This video encompasses proper care and operation of the GOTEK I-Plunger and Cigar Gauges. To download the GOTEK plot program, first, open the MSI inside of the zip folder and allow it to run. Once the download is complete, you now have the plot program and tool program necessary for data analysis and downloads. Input the authorization code when prompted. The key code is provided by GOTEK and should be on your USB drive. To operate the IPlunger, follow these simple steps. Remove the cap to the IPlunger and disconnect the green battery. Do not twist the battery as it will shear the internal pins and therefore break the IPlunger. The IPlunger is shipped with a green, rechargeable battery in order to keep the capacitor on the board at an adequate voltage during shipping. Do not use the green battery for downhole applications. With the green battery removed, plug the red USB cord into the adapter canister. From here, insert the canister into the battery port. Ensure the red tabs are lined up before pushing the canister into the port. Next, connect the USB into your computer. Open up the GOTEK tool program and wait for the tool to connect. Once connected, hit the disconnect from computer button. Any previously recorded data will be erased from the IPlunger's memory. When the rewrite is complete, the IPlunger is prepped for a data survey. Disconnect the adapter canister from the IPlunger. Find the lithium battery included in your kit. Plug the battery into the battery tester. Wait 30 to 60 seconds. If the battery tester displays green, the battery has adequate charge to make a run. If the battery displays yellow, there is a chance the IPlunger will lose power during the data survey. If the battery displays red, this battery voltage is not adequate to power the IPlunger and you need to contact your local GOTEK account rep to get a replacement. If the battery returns yellow, activate the lithium by tapping the battery repeatedly on a table or hard surface. Leaving the battery in the sun or dash of a car can warm up the lithium and activate the battery as well. GOTEK recommends these troubleshooting practices before every run to ensure proper battery voltage during the IPlunger's survey. With the battery voltage verified, plug the lithium battery into the IPlunger, ensuring the red tabs are aligned properly. Once the battery is connected, the IPlunger will begin to record data as the timestamp is active. Take the red battery cap and press into the tabs. Screw the housing cap back on. Use a crescent wrench and vise, or 2 crescent wrenches to tighten the cap onto the IPlunger to ensure a proper seal. The IPlunger is now ready to go downhole for a data survey. Once fully assembled, run a magnet over the collar locator in order to activate it. This will ensure the locator is active during the survey. The CCL automatically powers down after 3 minutes if it doesn't see a signal. This feature is for battery preservation. When retrieving the tool, you will need a non-magnetic plunger puller as the IPlunger is made completely of 3/16 stainless steel. Once the IPlunger has been collected, remove the cap and unplug the battery. Open up the tool program and plug in the USB canister. Once the tool is connected, click Transfer Data. Name the file and pick its destination on your computer. Do not disconnect the canister. Open up the GOTEK plot program. Go to File and then Open. Navigate to the file destination and double-click on the GDF file. This is the pressure and temperature data. Go to File and then Import. The program will automatically open your same file destination. Double-click the CCL file. This will bring in the collar locator data. With all of the data downloaded and verified, go back to the tool program and click Disconnect from computer. Once the tool rewrite is complete, the IPlunger is now ready for another survey. If the IPlunger does not record any collar data, the capacitor on the board is likely drained. To remedy this, plug the rechargeable green battery into the IPlunger for an extended period of time. The collar locator is designated by the punch as seen here. To activate the collar counter, run a magnet or piece of steel near the body of the IPlunger. Let the tool collect 10 to 15 minutes of data and clear using the tool program. Repeat this process 2 or 3 times. GOTEK recommends cycling these activation practices before every run. This ensures the IPlunger will record accurate data. If there is still no data, contact GOTEK and we will help determine the root issue at hand. Do not leave the IPlunger outdoors during cold weather. This can cause battery issues in the electronics, just like your phone. When looking at data, it is important to know how to get around inside of the plot program. To get velocity of the IPlunger during its run, go to the Action tab and click Count Ranges. Velocity will be automatically calculated. To set distance between joints, go to Plot Settings and scroll down to Joint Length. You must input your seating nipple depth, number of collars, and average joint length in order for the range statistics calculations to work properly. To set your ranges appropriately, right-click inside of the highlighted area and set to the correct range. To add more ranges, hold Ctrl and right-click. You can set 4 range types: a dry and fluid fall range, the build range while the tool is on bottom, and the rise range back to surface. Once all ranges are set, the program will calculate key characteristics in the Range Statistics tab. When utilizing the GOTEK Cigar Gauges, make sure to use the green rechargeable batteries. Insert the batteries as close to the same time as possible. Once the batteries are plugged in, the timestamps are active. Apply thread tape and screw into a 1/2 inch NPT connection on the tubing, casing, and line for the duration of the survey. To retrieve surface data, remove the gauge, disconnect the battery, and open the tool program. Next, plug in the USB canister. Once the gauge is connected, click Transfer Data. Pick the file destination and name. In order for the plot program to differentiate each file, the file type must be set manually. Once the file is in your desired folder, right-click on the file and select Rename. For a casing pressure file, set as .csg. For a line pressure file, set as .lin. Set tubing pressure to a .tbg file. To check you have all necessary files, open your file folder. There should be a GDF file for your IPlunger pressure and temperature, a CCL file for your IPlunger collar data, a CSG file for casing pressure, an LIN file for line pressure, a TBG file for tubing pressure, Now that you have all of the curves overlaid, the timestamps are likely offset. To fix this issue and align everything properly, go to Action and then Time Offset. Click on the drop-down and select your tubing pressure file. Begin using the slide bar to line up the tubing pressure with the IPlunger pressure. Zoom in as necessary. Once the lines are overlaid accurately, go to the drop-down menu and select the next file. Slide the casing and line pressure files over the same amount of time as the tubing file. For example, if you slid the tubing over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, slide the other two curves over 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This trick will work as long as the batteries were plugged in at around the same time. If you use the cigar gauges on a separator or other piece of surface equipment, there is specific file naming required. GOTEK recommends naming the inlet as a .sep file and the outlet as a .flo file or a .gdf file. This will allow color changes to be made. When pulling in the data, open one file and then import the other. To change the color schemes, go to Options and then Preferences. You can set each curve to your desired color. If you have any other questions on proper care or operations, please email or call GOTEK directly. We're here to elevate your production.